You suffer more than necessary, if you suffer before it is necessary. Seneca.
Ever wonder why some chicks who think they have all of their priorities figured out suddenly toss their rules out for a certain type of dude? Yo, let's get resilient.
No woman is hard to get, she's just not interested. A woman who is interested in you will break every rule to be with you.
Fellas, you ever experienced this? The chick who says she doesn't normally do this is suddenly going for you. The chick with a strict no dating co-workers policy is now trying to link after work. The homegirl who swears she never dates the homies is now holding extra long contact and low-key finding reasons to be in your space. My God, she's bending the rules for you. This is one of the biggest, most honest, choosers signal you can get. It's not just a green light, it's a sign of a big psychological shift happening within her. But this is also the exact moment where most dudes completely mess up. It's a tipping point, and your very next move might be your last move, or something like that Drake song. What do I mean? You can try to crack or make sure they pull back so fast she hits the MJ moonwalk. You acting super weird would even make sure they regret even taking a risk. So, what do you do now? How do you build on this powerful psychological signal without scaring Shorty or killing the vibe? That's what we're breaking down today. Welcome back to the Resilient Mindset Podcast.
You know, one thing that bitches won't admit that it's this niggas too. But as a woman, if we like you enough, all of them boundaries, all of them rules, all of that shit that we put niggas through, all that time waiting, all that shit goes out the window for the right nigga. Every single time.
Before we hit the how-to, you need to understand the deep psychology of what's happening. A chick's rules aren't just random lists. They're protective barriers, mental shortcuts from disappointing experiences with past dudes. Rules like, I don't do relationships, or I'm just taking things slow. Bruh. Or psychological armor designed to protect her time, energy, and her feelings from predictable threats. She doesn't like you.
Damn.
However, when Shorty breaks one of her rules for you, she is actively overriding her own safety protocols. This cognitive dissonance, her actions, are conflicting with her long held beliefs. For her to choose your potential over her protection means her subconscious has determined you are an exception to her rule. What do I mean? You're a him.
She a baddie, she showing her panty. She shaking like.
She's signaling she feels a level of attraction and psychological safety with you that makes the risk worth it. And this, fellas, is where the road splits. Path one is for the dude who gets it, aka good with chicks. He peeps Shorty's vulnerability as a compliment and a sign of trust. He sees the risk she's taking and moves in a way that helps her to feel safe. He co-signs her decision by demonstrating his own emotional maturity and leads things forward with a calm confidence. This is the only move that creates a secure feminine response.
Yes, daddy.
Path two is for the dudes who doesn't get it, aka trash with chicks.
Try.
He either doesn't notice or moves like nothing has changed, making Shorty feel stupid for putting herself out there. Or, even worse, he makes things weird. His reaction becomes a three-piece combo of anxious attachment. He gets needy, clingy, and puts Shorty on a pedestal. His needy behavior instantly tells Shorty he isn't the secure, confident dude she thought. Her psychological armor goes right back up, and that opportunity is a wrap.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Your job, if you choose to accept, is path number one. And I'm going to give you the 3 steps to walk it properly.
Okay, and ladies, we have to always remember, how do we treat the guys that we don't like versus the guys that we do like? The guys that we don't like, we don't want to see them. We barely text them back. We're just not interested. We're not interested in talking to them all the time or texting them back slow. Maybe you're just not interested.
So how do you get shorty to feel secure for choosing you? Glad you asked. You follow these 3 steps. Let's be clear, this isn't running G. It's about understanding the deep psychology of attraction and responding like a confident, emotionally intelligent dude. Step 1, acknowledge and appreciate through action. First, acknowledge shorty's gesture. And this is crucial. You do it with actions, not with cringy words. A lot of dudes overvalidate chicks.
I like you, and I want you.
The absolute worst thing you could say, yo, I thought you don't mess with dudes for work. Guess I'm him.
Beta!
That puts shorty on the spot and forces her to explain an emotional decision with logic. This kills any vibe. Instead, you use a psychological principle of reciprocity. You acknowledge her investment by matching it. She makes more time for you, you make a little bit more time for her. She opens up emotionally, you co-sign her vulnerability with a vague bit of your own. What do I mean? You mirror her feelings, validate her feelings associated with the situation. This is called emotional attunement. Think of it like this. Shorty tells you about an abusive past relationship.
God damn!
You take mental notes and validate, not be her judge and jury. Yo, whatever she says, no matter how wild, show you understand by being fully present, engaged, and make the experience genuinely enjoyable. Without saying a word, you're sending a clear message. Your vulnerability is safe with me. I get it. This co-signs her decision subconsciously and gives her the psychological safety to continue. But when you're alone, yo, you spin the block on what Shorty said.
What?
Step 2, amplify the connection. Introduce romantic tension. Once Shorty feels safe by matching her investment, yo, it's time to get to work. Her bending the rules was a sign she sees potential for romance, not friendship. Fellas, don't put yourself in her friend zone. Now you need to turn shit up. You up the romantic tension. This is the opposite of awkward friend zone energy. It's the playful electric vibe between two people feeling each other. You create polarity. For example, let's say you talking to Shorty and she says something funny and low-key goofy. Instead of you just laughing, you gently nudge her and say, yo, you a goofy ass, with a playful smirk. That simple, playful touch breaks the platonic barrier and switches the dynamic. It moves the interaction from purely verbal to something physical and playful. Another powerful tool is the push and pull. This creates a sort of intermittent reinforcement. What do I mean? You give limited, unexpected compliments, not constant generic beauty compliments like a damn NPC.
It's nice to meet you. Hola papi, hola mami. My name is Picky Dog, Queen of NBC, and I so cool.
This isn't about being a jerk. It's about being unpredictable and fun. Shorty sees you aren't just like the other dudes who are pedestalize her. It shows you have balls that drop and you're fine with challenging her. This dynamic confirms her suspicion that there's something different about you. Step 3, lead with confidence. Make the next move. Fellas, this step is huge.
Y'all niggas are gay.
It's the now what? Shorty curved her rules. You acknowledged it with action. You raised her attraction. Now you got to lead. Decisiveness is psychologically one of the most attractive traits you have. Shorty opened the door. Now you walk through it confidently.
I be feeling like the man when I walk through. I ain't stunning what you saying when I walk through.
I got all these boys there when I walk through. How to make a few bands on the walk. Watch me, hey, watch me walk through.
Leading means you take the load off of her. What do I mean? You dead ass look shorty in the eye and say,
I'm the captain now.
You remove her burden of uncertainty and stress of decision making. Most dudes say, you know, if you're not busy, we should hang out sometime. It's weak, vague, and puts all the pressure back on shorty. It shows a lack of intention. Why do you think chicks complain about being asked what to eat? They don't know. Would you ask an infant what it wants to eat?
What?
You specifically pick the place, time, and date. You offer shorty an invitation to join you. Shit. Even tell shorty if it's a casual or formal event so she knows what to wear. Shorty's not the guest of honor. Rather, she's a guest to be honored by linking with you. It's specific, it's confident, it's clear. It shows your intentions to get romantically involved. Hey, yo, this simple act of leadership lets chicks relax into their feminine energy, knowing you are a competent dude. You know how to drive the boat. And then some dudes drive the boat into an iceberg.
Reason so many men can't get women to like them. It is because they absolutely reek of desperation. I cannot tell you the number of times I've been approached where the vibe I get from this guy is that this interaction was going to make or break his day. He needed this to go well, because if it didn't, he was a failure. And that energy was nervous, shaky, and completely lacking in confidence. You know which guy has the most success? Not the tallest, not the richest. It's the one that assumes every woman in the room already wants him.
Now that you have the 3-step plan, we got to air out the psychological trap that most of us fall for: complacency or neediness. This is the one that catches all of us, especially when we think we got shorty in the bag.
Gotcha, bitch.
Real talk, once we peep a shorty is going, we often make one of two psychological errors. The first is complacency. You ease up on the gas. You think, yo, shorty's feeling me, so it's a wrap. You get lazy. From a behavioral psychology standpoint, you stop the actions that caught shorty's eye. You stop being charismatic, independent, and assertive. This causes her extinction. Her attraction dips because the reason is gone. Her bending the rules wasn't the finish line. It was the starting line. The second trap is being super thirsty, which shows an anxious attachment style. You peep her interest and instantly get needy, double texting, asking for constant reassurance, and acting terrified of losing her. You put shorty on a pedestal, losing the calm, confident energy that attracted her. Your behavior gives off insecurity, triggering her psychological threat detection system, making her feel smothered and signaling you're not him, the steady, secure dude she thought you were. How to avoid both traps? Glad you asked. You have to maintain a secure attachment, calm, confident frame. You're pleased by her interest, yet your self-worth isn't defined by it. You continue to be the same centered, attractive dude, but now you channel that energy into the 3 steps. You acknowledge, you amplify, and you lead. You are the calm center, guiding the interaction forward with purpose, not desperation. Listen up, man. When a woman bends her deeply ingrained rules for you, it's a massive signal of her trust, attraction, and willingness to be vulnerable. It's a psychological test, not your ability to play games, but your ability to be a confident, emotionally aware leader. Acknowledge her moves, match her energy, amplify the vibes with fun, playful tension that creates romantic connections. Lead with confidence and take the guesswork out of it for her. And that is how you turn a flicker of interest into a blaze of burning desire. Until next time, stay resilient.